Hey y'all. So we are back. This is episode 3. Happy Sunday. I hope everyone had an amazing week. So I just want to fill you guys in on my week and what has been going on. It was pretty quick. I feel like this week went by really fast. Especially for the people that work their 9-to-5 jobs. The time probably flew for all of us. But in addition to that, I did see like a post that said we're living in some of like the fastest days that we've seen. So I'm not quite too sure what that means exactly. Like, is the earth moving quicker than it formerly did? I don't know. But anyways, yes, this week went by pretty fast. Monday, I went out to actually one of my favorite restaurants. Don't know if I should tell you guys the name, but yeah, the food be bomb. So that was a good day, and I got surprised with flowers. So yes, I had a good day. Then Tuesday, also got surprised with flowers. So the week started off very fruitful for me. And the fact that the flowers were beautiful. They were beautiful. Wednesday, pretty chill. Went to go see my mom. My grandmother was pretty sick, but she is getting better, and that has put me in a much chipper mood. So I'm happy about that. What did I do Thursday? Thursday, I think I just like chilled in the house. Didn't really do much. For a person like me, I'm always on the go. So sometimes when I do get a chance to be still, I just like to take that time to like read, clean, cook sometimes, talk and catch up with friends, family, and stuff like that. So, that was Thursday. Friday, I'm trying to remember because I feel like, not that my memory is getting bad, because it's not, because I can remember a lot from the past and things like that, but I just feel like sometimes if it wasn't a lot going on, or it wasn't something like really important, then it just like, it like goes away. But Friday, I went out to this little lounge. It was real cute. I ran into some people that I knew, and we had fun. And I actually ran into people that I haven't seen in a while, and I feel like I love when that happens, like when I run into people I haven't seen in a while, because they know like I don't really be in a mix. Like, I be outside, but I don't be outside, you know, so that type of thing. But I had a great time. Like, I just feel like now, especially with being in my 30s, like early 30s, like, you really don't want to be in a mix like that, and your isolation and your peace is everything. So, but anyways, that was Friday. Saturday, I did like a little side job, and I went to a barbecue, and I had a grand time there too. Okay, so your girl had a good week, and it was busy. Okay, so yes, and today I'm about to go out, but I wanted to make sure I hollered at you guys and let you guys know how my week went and how it's going. I'm about to head out now, actually, after this. But aside from that, today I did just want to touch on an important topic, and that is the importance and power of just wanting to be you and nobody else, because you came in this world as you, and you are gonna die that way. Okay, so you shouldn't want to be anybody else but yourself. I just feel like, why want to be anybody else? Tap into what your calling is and your purpose in life. I feel like not everybody knows what their purpose is coming into real well, of course, because as kids, that's not something we think about. But as you get older, I feel like it is a blessing, and it is something that you should try to tap into. Like, what is your calling? What is your purpose in this life? And I'm not talking about like work wise, like, oh, do you need to be doing such and such type of job? However, you could find your purpose in the things that you are doing in life. But I'm not talking about that. Like, I'm talking about sometimes you can figure out that your purpose is making people laugh, or just, I don't know. It could be anything. Like people that do stand-up comedy, they found that their purpose has been to make people laugh. It could be to make people feel good. It could be anything. Anything that makes you feel good and then uplifts others, I feel like is your purpose in life. And not only that, aside from purpose, just being comfortable with who you are, being comfortable in your own skin, because a lot of people, believe it or not, they are envious of others, they're jealous of others, and they sometimes wish they had what the other person had, and that's not you wanting your own and coming into your own and what you're supposed to be here on this earth doing. So I just feel like find what you're good at. You can only be you. So I just always felt like that was something important, was to know that you only gonna go out as yourself, nobody else, okay? So and if you're a woman, you're beautiful. Like, why would you want to be like anybody else? You want to be yourself. For a guy, you're handsome, you guys are powerful, you're smart. No matter how you sound, how you look, your taste in different things in certain areas, you are you, and you should always want to tap in what makes you different and what makes you special, and always be yourself, because even if you feel like people don't like it or don't like you, there's somebody that does. And there's always going to be somebody that can relate to you, period. So I just feel like it's always important to just be you. Say how you feel, but always be respectful when you do it. And I don't know, I just feel like I have so many people that I see every day. They're just trying to be something that they're really not, or even something that I'm learning, and that's like to tap into like what I'm good at, because even though it's easier said than done, just do it, like Nike, just do it. Sometimes like the outside noise, it can come into the things that you're trying to do. And if you're somebody that's trying to like get something off the ground, like being judged and everybody's a different opinions and things like that, it can kind of hinder you, and it can make you feel like, well, damn, am I supposed to be like doing this, or whatever the case may be. So I just feel like everybody feels like that at a certain point or certain level of their life, and I feel like as long as you do have like a few supportive people, some of us don't have any support system, so it could be even harder, But as long as you have some sort of passion and drive, and you can block out the outside noise, you should be able to reach at least a certain level of what you want to do. And I'm learning that slowly but surely. Like, forget what people might think, or forget how hard it might be. Just do what you want and what makes you feel good and what makes you feel happy. And I feel like true happiness does come from finding a little bit of what your purpose is and what you like to do, and incorporating that into or at least trying to incorporate that into your life every single day. That was just what I wanted to touch on a little bit. I watched one of my favorite podcasts this morning, and it was talking about what is your why? Like, what put that fire up under your ass and made you go get it? And what made you realize that as much as we may think somebody is coming to save us in this life, nobody's coming to save us. And we have to do a good job with saving ourselves. And whatever you do, whatever you decide to do in life, I would say look at it as, I have to do this myself. Like, I have to, get it out the mud. I got to do this myself, because if I don't do it, nobody else is going to do it. Nobody's going to want it more than me. And as soon as somebody feels like you don't want it, they're not going to want it for you. So you got to go out and you got to get it, period. And that's just what it is, and that's just how I feel. And when you do find somebody that's like equally yoked to you, and like whether that be a significant other, friend, whatever they help you with should just be an addition to what you already have going on. So it's very important to find your purpose in everything in this life. I know what mine is. Maybe I will share that with you guys later on down the line, but I just recently feel like I did tap into what my purpose is. It's something that I actually been doing. It's something intangible actually, but something that I've been doing. Now, once you like through conversations and having different conversations with people, it's like a light bulb goes off in your head. Like, oh, this is what I'm good at. This is what people know me for doing. So I just wanted to tap in with you guys and say hello. Next episode, I do want to at least have one more topic to tie into the episode. But I just want to make sure, like I said, I'm talking to you guys, being consistent and getting these talks out every week. So, peace and love. I hope you had an amazing week. And I hope the days to come continue to be just as good if your week wasn't. And have a great day. Bye, y'all.